Well, well to be. Back it on that ways, and every time I'm with the facts. Yeah, everything I know they every last what I try. I try to get in everything, I try to know my best. And who I am, everything I know they every time. I don't know what to miss shit, I know that what I accusing. That everything I know they kill my vibes lately. I know they every time I blow a nigga head off. Yeah, everything I know the little bro hopper with them guns. Any night, I need a secret. I need a secret. I know that everyone fake. Pull up every time when I want fame. Everything I know they wish I know why. Everything I know they every time to that all the lane. I don't want you know that every time when they hurting my heart. Everything I know that every time and I prove it to you. Keep it silent, keep it all the rules. Everything I know that every time is truly. Everything I know that every time in the future. And one thing, pull up every time I wish I want lane. Everything I know that wish I want change. Everything I know that be the same for you. I learn what I know that every time I wish I had it on my own and when I trust you again. Everything I wish you know they had a plan between us. Everything I wish you every time I wouldn't. Everything I wish you when I shouldn't. Everything I know that every time I wish I know that every time I wish I know that every flying angels. I know that wish I know that how do you want you. Yeah, everything I loaded. Every time I know that every time in the high school. One change. Put in every time I wish I want lane. Everything I know that which I know why. Wonder what I will say. I will cry. One change. Put in every time I wish I want lane. Everything I know that everyone change. Everything I know that every time is secrets. I know that every time and what she know that every time, man. I know that this is time, everything I know that every time is secrets. I know that every time in which I know that the worth it. Everything I know that the crowd spit. Everything I know that every time in which I know that and I'm straightening out that youth and I'm straightening out that mud too. One change, one every time when I want lane. All that shit I needed.